Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on my video. My name is Jess and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of my favorite gluten-free snacks and just gluten-free food. So some background on me, I was actually diagnosed celiac. It'll be 3 years this summer. So if you've just been diagnosed celiac or gluten intolerant, it's going to be okay. I know it seems really daunting and really horrible and really sucky, but it's going to be okay. Nowadays, you know, being gluten intolerant, celiac is very common. So going out to eat at restaurants, it's generally not too bad. A lot of the times the restaurants will have it right on there showing what items are gluten-free. Or you can speak to your server and they're generally pretty well informed. So they can help you out and let you know what's gluten-free. I've had servers that weren't really totally knowing everything, but they just bring me the menu that has like all of the ingredients listed and, you know, shows what has like egg, wheat, dairy, blah, 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 and what's checked off. So they really take it seriously. It's not just like something that they brush off. It's really important to them at everywhere that I've gone. And they make it so that you can eat there, because that's the biggest thing, is they want you to come back and enjoy this place. So I have found that many places are very accommodating. Sometimes if I wanted to get like French fries, or I'll be like, well, I guess I can't have fries, so I'll have this. They'll be like, no, we can bake those for you so that there's no cross-contamination in the deep fryer. So you just need to ask. You have to not be afraid to just pipe up and ask questions. And a lot of the times they're very accommodating. So it's not that bad. And a lot of the times too, if you know that you're going to be going to a restaurant ahead of time, just do your research. Just go online, just type in the name of the restaurant and put gluten-free. And a lot of the times it'll tell you right there on their website. So that is something that I like to do. So I like to know ahead of time where we're going. If it's more of like a spur of the moment thing, that's more difficult, but that's when you just talk to your server. Or on the menu, hopefully it's just stated gluten-free. So that it's not so bad. Like back in the day, I have some friends whose family members are celiac or gluten intolerant, and they had issues like way back in the day because no one even knew what that was. So nowadays it's not too bad, and there's a lot of really great options. So that's what I want to go over with you, is some of my favorite snacks. So to start off with, these are my favorite like granola bars, even though there's no granola in it, but those would be the Lara bars. So I really enjoy these Lara bars. I have a couple of different flavors here. So I have lemon bar, blueberry muffin, cherry pie, coconut cream pie, and cashew cookie. My favorite one is actually the chocolate chip cookie one, but I don't have that on hand. But I have 5 different flavors here. I mentioned 6, and they have like at least 10 or maybe 15 even. So they have a lot of different options. So whatever you like, I mean, give it a try. They're $1 each, so that might seem a little expensive, but I think that's a really good deal, especially because these are all like around 6 ingredients or less, and it's all like words you can say, so it's nothing weird. So I really like that. And they have a lot of good options. So I would definitely check these ones out. If you like crackers, so I like to have like hummus. And I either eat those with baby carrots or sugar snap peas, or I like to eat them with crackers. So these are my favorite crackers. And these also come in an everything flavor, crispy sea salt, cheddar cheese, and then these are the multigrain. So they have a couple of different options as far as flavors, and I really enjoy them. And these go for about $3 or $4 a bag, which seems like a lot, and honestly it is a lot, but if you're going gluten-free, you just kind of have to bite the bullet, and that's just the way it is. It sucks, but it's the way it is. So these are really good. Brenton also makes some really good gluten-free crackers. They have like, it's like made out of black beans or something like that, but those are really good if you like regular like crackers, like that kind of deal. But these are really good too. If you want like chips, a lot of chips state right on it, they have that gluten-free stamp. So these are Cheetos, and they have like written right on it, gluten-free. So that's basically what you want to look for when you're shopping for some snacks. Just look at what you normally ate in general, and then just see if it has that gluten-free stamp. So another one of my favorite snacks are protein shakes. So I like to make like smoothies with them, and my favorite protein powder is the Vega powder. So I really like this. This is the chocolate flavor. I also really like the mocha, and French vanilla is really good. I've never tried the berry one. I always like to add a banana, and I also add chia seeds and hemp seeds. So that's one of my favorite go-to snacks. This one is vegan and it's no sugar added. So it's got a lot of like your daily veggies in there. It's high in fiber, low calorie. It's really good. I would definitely recommend this one. It's not the same as like having a whey protein, because whey proteins I feel are always a lot more like creamy and milkshake like. So this is much different, but I really, really enjoy it. So if you are interested in trying it, I would maybe just see if you can get like a sample. So like a single serve sample and try it out, because I know some people don't really love it. And I honestly just think it takes some time to get accustomed to it, but it is really good and it's pretty dang good for you. So I would give it a shot if you can. Yesterday was actually my friend's birthday, and for his birthday, I made him some cupcakes. And he didn't even realize it, but they were gluten-free and he actually really enjoyed them. So I used this. And Pillsbury does have quite a few different gluten-free options as far as like cake mixes and cookie mixes. So you can get those. I've only tried this so far. And this is the funfetti one, and I really liked it. And like I said, my friend couldn't even tell that it was gluten-free. So that's always a winner. I have tried the gluten-free Pillsbury cup for cup flour, and that was pretty good too, but my favorite cup for cup flour is actually this one. So this I got at Target, and I think it was about $8 or $9, and it's a 2-pound bag, so it's a pretty standard price for gluten-free flour. And I really like this one because it's cup for cup, so you can just use any recipe for baking. So I've made like sugar cookies, lasagna, I've made some other things with it, and it's really good. So the reason I like to use cup for cup is you can just use any recipe and just substitute this flour in right away, as opposed to like if you use like almond flour or coconut flour, like that's not the same. Like a quarter cup of flour is not going to be equivalent to a quarter cup of almond flour. So you need to do your research. If you want to do it that way, by all means do so. It's just too much work for me. So that's my favorite flour. As far as gluten-free bread, this one I have found to be one of the best ones. Udi's is really good too, but I like this one better. This is Canyon, and it's gluten-free. You can find this at Safeway, Whole Foods, Sprouts, anywhere like that. And this one, gluten-free bread is expensive. It's usually between like $6 or $8, but this is the best one that I have found. Udi's has recently come out with a new one. I saw it on an ad on Instagram. And I guess they just like reformulated their bread. I haven't tried it out yet, but I definitely want to give it a try. But so far, this is the best one. The only thing I will say about this, which doesn't really bother me, it's just something that I've noticed. It smells kind of eggy. It's fine for me. It's just something that I've noticed, but just to let you know. If you're big into waffles, these are my favorite gluten-free waffles. I don't have them very often, but I just like to have them on hand. And these are the best ones that I found so far that seem like you wouldn't be able to tell that they're gluten-free. So that's always what you're looking for. Gluten-free pasta is pretty easy, pretty good. As far as like short pastas, like generally like macaroni, penne, rotini, that kind of thing, I haven't really found too much of a difference between brands. They're all pretty good. The one that I usually like to get is by Barilla. I don't, however, like the fettuccine by Barilla. That one just like broke apart on me. The spaghetti seemed to be fine. I had that actually at a friend's house who had that for me, and that was really good. I also have this one that I really like, Ronzoni. Gluten-free. It's a thin spaghetti. This is really good. I like this a lot. Didn't break apart at all. Held its shape really well. You can spiral it. Perfect. Really good. So I'd highly recommend that. I just did not like the Barilla fettuccine for whatever reason. That one just broke apart. If you're a fan of pizza, I get this at Safeway. It's called Freschetta. I don't have it, but here's a picture. So that's my favorite gluten-free pizza. And one thing I will mention is that it's basically all of the pizza options out there are just thin crust. So you're never, if you were like big into like the thick crust or, you know, that kind of thing, unfortunately I haven't been able to find anything that's the same at all. So hopefully you like thin crust pizza. If not, hopefully you'll get used to it, but that one is a really good option I've found. Just know that it's not so bad. You'll definitely get accustomed to it. You'll get used to reading the ingredients, and you just have to look things up. That's the only thing. It's just, it takes some time. You have to read all of the ingredients and you'll eventually get used to it. So it's not so bad. It'll be okay. And there's so many options nowadays that you're very, very lucky. So I hope this helped you out a bit. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and we can chat. So that's everything I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a like and please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you back. Bye guys, take care.